Hi, I'm Cha and welcome to zipBoard. I'm so happy that you finally created your first ever project and I'm so excited to dive into what's inside your project dashboard. So let's get started. First things first, what you will see is the Uploads tab. This is where you can access or you can upload all the assets or resources related to this project. If you'd like to know more about how to upload or review different types of content, I will create a different video for each of these specifics. So go ahead and watch that later on. Now, this is what it would look like after adding those contents, and this is where you can review those files or assets. Also, once you've added a lot of assets in your project, it will be time consuming for you to scroll over through these files or assets. So you could utilize this, or you could utilize filters that is not permanent but present in some parts of your project dashboard. Now, this is what we call faces, just like this one. So currently we have 4 faces, and please know that you can always customize this and you can add more faces as much as you want. Also, you can view this in Kanban mode or in table format depending on you. But as for me, I do prefer seeing this in Kanban form. Next would be captures. So all screenshots taken when reviewing a file can be seen right here. Or if you are going to review a file and leave a comment in there, it will be part of now what we call captures. You will see here the name of the file and when this was taken. If ever you click on any of these, you will get redirected to the review dashboard where you can see the exact comment in this specific screen. Now we have here our task lists. All bugs, issues, feature requests, enhancements, or communication that needs to be tracked can be added as a comment or a task in your project. Please do know that these tasks can be associated in a file. So this is what I've mentioned. When you're going to review a file, you're going to leave a comment, you can turn that into a task, or you can just add a task directly related to this specific project. So it's up to you. In our case, we do both. We review a file, and there are some instances if there are bug issues, we do just add a task in here so we can track the progress of it. The review content is like an upload where if you're going to click on this, you will see all the files that you've uploaded and you can review them. Import CSV. You can also download this one. You can show and hide different columns in here so you can prioritize what you want to see. And filters, again, you will see this most of the part here in our zipBoard dashboard. External feedback. So these are the feedback that are not that important. That's why you did not convert them into a task. But external feedbacks are those comments that come from your external stakeholders, such as clients, guest reviewers, and guest collaborators. If you would like to know that what's the difference between those external stakeholders, we do have a separate video for each of them. Now, let's say, for example, somebody commented on a file and this is what they've added. If you would like to add this as part of your task that you want to track, you can just click this add as a task button and it will show you this prompt. So this comment will now be transferred in your tasks list. Messages. This is where you are going to communicate with your team if you prefer communicating it with zipBoard. Now let's talk about collaborators. So collaborators are your team members who are part of this project. So you can invite them by clicking this, adding their email addresses in bulk if you'd like to, and you can send them an invite or by copying an invite link. If you want to know what's the purpose of collaborators, how to invite them, what they do here, we do have a specific help article for that and videos about collaborators. Statuses. So in our case, this is an example of what the statuses would look like. To see how it works, let's go to a specific task and let's see what else we can see in here. Now, after clicking a specific task, you can see the status in this side. So they would know what stage are we in this specific task. Next would be reports. So there are two ways on how we can run reports here in zipBoard. We do have a project level that involves what happened in your specific project, or you can do reports right here about what happened on all of the projects inside your organization. Next, activity feed. So this feed is a section about the running history of all the changes and modifications made in this project. Lastly would be our settings, where we can edit the project ID, the titles, add descriptions right here, and add more integrations if you'd like.